Hello, welcome back everybody, especially welcome to my new subscribers. We're getting more and more subscribers all the time, which I'm really grateful for. Hope you're enjoying the content. Today again we're in Train Sim World 3 and its newly released Peak Forest route up in the north of England there around the Derby area. We're going to do one of the training scenarios. I'm not going to do the Fowler 4F, I'm going to do the London Midland Scottish Jubilee. This is going to be a new thing for me. I haven't done any training whatsoever. We're going to do one of the first training slots on this Jubilee and we're going to see what it's all about, how difficult it is, how realistic it is, in as much as that I'm not a Loco driver. So this is the Stanier Jubilee Class 6P introduction.
In this training module, you'll be learning how to drive an LMS Jubilee class steam locomotive. During this brief introduction, you'll be taken through the critical driving controls and performing passenger operations. When you're ready, climb onto the footplate.
We're not going to be climbing up onto the footplate. We're going to have a look at the locos, look at the detailing, look at the modelling. I haven't got the greatest frame rates in the world, but obviously you can see the high mountains there. We're at the training centre within Train Sim World 3, which I believe is supposed to be somewhere in Germany or Austria. So let's have a look. Not sure what that device is. And let's have a look at some of the valve gear. Has it got? I think it's got. Is it wall shades? No, it's not wall shades. I don't think it is. Let's have a look further back at the firebox. You can see all the devices attached to the fireboxes there, and the pipes leading into the cab. Look at these wheels. So it's not a massive Loco by the size of it. So this is 45623, and there is the footplate there. There's the fire person there. It's a woman today. There's the old British Rail logo there. So let's have a look at the gap between, yeah, that looks good. So these look like, it says there, what does it say? Yeah, there's the connecting gear there, and that says 4,000 gallons in the tender, water capacity. Good. These are the Mark 1 carriages. You see the whited over glass there, or the sandblasted glass, that's for the toilet area. And this looks like one of the standard class saloons. Don't seem to be able to close this door for some reason. It doesn't seem to have a... You can climb down, but you can't close the door. Oh, which is a pity. So let's have a look around. There's the door on the other side. There's the wooden cabinet. Oh, here's first class. Shall we sit in one of the seats? Yeah, the modelling's okay. Obviously, it's pretty low res for the curves, because obviously they want to save frames. Let's have a look. This controls the steam heating under the seat. So let's quickly whiz round. So I'm going to whiz through here, down the past first class. It says no smoking. There is a supplement payable to be sitting in these seats. There's the toilet. You can't go in the toilet, but we can go through the next compartment, which I think should also be first class as well. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, toilets you can't, oh, it says engaged, but you can't get in them. Let's go through. This will be standard class next, yeah, so it is a more saloon type car with a central gangway. There's the sign there, pull the chain. Yeah, I remember carriages a little bit like this, may have travelled in these when I was a young boy, back in the late 50s. I'm an old man, you know, you say. Right, okay, so yeah, so we've got another saloon. The grill there, yeah, all got tables. You can see the heating ducts at the side of the carriages. Close all these doors behind them. And another standard class saloon. Lights are okay. I say the modelling's well, it's not high res, but you know, the texturing is, again, it's okay. Everything's done, every curve is done with kind of like the fewest straight lines and triangles that can get away with. You can sit in one of these seats, or there you can see, yeah, there's the heating ducts along the bottom there. There's the guards van, I think, yep, where parcels and animals would go. Sometimes passengers would stand there when the train was crowded. There's the guards thing. He's got a handbrake, control the heating, I think, from there. A light switch. There's a key to open things. Some naughty passengers had keys to open doors in pre-British Rail days. I think you could buy them if you knew where to buy them from. So anyway, oh, you can't go open that one because I guess this is the, yeah, this is the front of the train. Open the window, open that, climb down. Don't know why you can't close the doors from the inside, but you can close them from the outside. So we'll climb aboard now onto the footplate. Open the door, stand on the blue thing, climb aboard with E, and there's our fireman.
Take a seat at the driver's position. This is where you'll be spending most of your time.
Right, what we got? Just looking at the controls, look at the modelling, looks quite good. Seems a bit bright in here, but so we've got reverser, regulator. Right, so the glass we can empty and test the water. We can see the water there, it looks a bit milky white, but no matter. Got relevant gauges. Firebox, there's the little canteen on top of the, for some tea, for a brew up. Here's our chest pressure, is that, yeah, chest pressure and brake pressure. I believe they are, don't quote me. Right, yeah, the spring loads on there. You can see the ends of the big flue pipes there, the larger ones in the back of the boiler. Firebox door, we could open that if we wanted to, so it seems. Right, in the tender, there's a tender there. Okay, what we got, close the door, so we've got, that doesn't seem to work. Water valves, cool door, oh, the Bardic lamp. When it gets dark, there's some fire irons there and a little hole down the side of the tender. Tender brake to suit 225 pounds pressure, okay. Exhaust injector water valve, okay, right, okay, that's for putting some water directly into the boiler. Injector of live steam valve. Right, so it looks like we've got most things here. So let's sit in the seat. Oh, the window is automatically opened.
For this introduction, you'll be completing a full loop of the circuit and performing passenger operations when you reach the next stop.
Okay, great. So look, a few of the views here.
Let's prepare the locomotive for departure. The reverser determines the direction of travel and how much steam is consumed as the locomotive moves. Move the reverser into the full forward position.
I think I should be sitting down with this.
This ensures that you'll get the maximum amount of power to get the train moving.
Right, okay.
As you pick up speed, you'll need to move the reverser to reduce cut-off. This will also aid in steam efficiency.
Alright, so this has got a large range of travel. Oh god, oh yeah, so it does. So I'm going to go full forwards.
To begin loading passengers, you will need to open the passenger doors.
Well, I'm going to press Y to do that, but there don't seem to be any passengers.
It's time to depart. Close the passenger doors.
Right, we've locked the door. Whoa, it seems to be coming away already. Blooming heck, I haven't even done anything. Why is it skidding? Oh, it's skidding, you've got wheel slip. I think I maybe have the regulator open too much. Let's close that. Ooh. Let's open it 8%, that'll be better. And I'm opening the regulator 27. We're not moving now. Doors are locked. Yes, confirmed that.
This locomotive has a combination brake that controls both steam and vacuum brakes. Steam brakes will apply on just the locomotive. Vacuum brakes will apply to the rest of the train, so long as it is equipped with vacuum brakes.
This one will be vacuum braked.
When a vacuum is created, this will release the brakes. The driver can use the brake handle to destroy the vacuum, which will start to apply the brakes.
So we've obviously taken that off. Set the combination brake to release. Alright, okay, there's a release. We've got wheel slip again.
To create a vacuum, you should use the ejectors. The small ejector should be left open when the train is running. The large ejector can be used to more quickly increase the vacuum after coupling or heavy braking.
These facts he's given us here aren't necessarily true, but anyway. So we'll leave the large ejector open to get the vacuum, and we'll leave the small ejector open. Then once we've done that, we can close
Open
the large
cylinder
ejector.
to remove any water from the cylinders after the locomotive has been left standing. Water in the cylinders can
The
damage
cocks
the
are usually
locomotive
down
as it
here.
does
Here
not
we are.
compress them.
So once you've got a few chuffs, you can close the cock.
Regulator acts
Right,
like
why
a
does
throttle
the
for steam
speedo read
locomotives.
30
It
miles,
controls how
30
much steam
km
is
an hour?
delivered into the cylinders.
Why is it doing that? That's a bug.
Slowly open the regulator to apply some power. Remember that power delivery is delayed in a steam locomotive, and applying too much power too early will
Well, it doesn't
wheel
seem to
slip.
be delayed here. It seems to be delayed a bit more, I think. So a bit of external view here. We've got some massive wheel slip going on. Can you see the wheels whizzing round? And we're hardly moving. It's going to wear out the blooming track. So I think I better, hang on, I think I better reduce the regulator here. So we're supposed to be allegedly going 43 kilometres an hour now, but we're not. Let's close the thing. Come on, that's better. Right, okay. Right, we've stopped the wheel slip, and we're making, the hood is now making more sense. Saying we're going like 6 kilometres an hour now. This is better. Right, let's have a look about. Seems as though the steam safety valves are shut up for a minute here. I did find this tutorial, the volume levels a bit mixed up. Well, not mixed very well really. So I've had to adjust something. When this guy starts speaking, I've had to turn things up, so you may notice some differences in the sound quality. But if I'd left it as it was, you just wouldn't have been able to hear him at all. So here we are. Lots of steam coming from the front there. But it looks nice, the scenery looks nice. You can see a bit of a camber on the track there. And set the cylinder cocks to close. Oh yes, I forgot to close the cylinder cocks. You can do that with C, or just pull that back.
Now that the locomotive is moving, you can open the regulator some more.
Tentatively open the regulator. It says it wants me to open it to 80%. Really? I don't want to be going that fast. So anyway, we'll do what it says, or else it won't advance the tutorial, I guess. Nice, looks nice going past there. Right, I've opened it to 80%. So reach a speed of 64 km/h. Why the hood is in km/h, I don't know. Maybe that's because some preferences I've got, but you know, we're supposed to be on a British train. You know, even now we don't use km/h in Britain. I'm reducing the cut-off to make more efficient use of the steam.
Starting to pick up speed, move the reverser into mid-gear. This reduces the amount of steam let into the cylinders and saves energy.
Mid-gear, what does he mean by mid-gear? So we're in a well-lit tunnel here. Oh, here we are. Here's the back end. So, set the reverser to mid-gear. And Well, what would mid be? Would that be like 50? Well, we're tootling along anyway. At 80 kilometres an hour, allegedly. Is that 80? Maybe. So as you can see, because this is a training area, it's got catenary wires and stuff for electric trains, because you know we run everything on the training centre. Still haven't set the reverser to mid-gear, because I'm not really sure what is meant by that. Oh look, can you see the animations? Alright, I think, hang on, there's an animation at the front there, there's some handle going round. Oh yeah, it's on there as well. I wonder what that is. That's interesting. So I'm thinking is forwards about 30-40% maybe. Whoa. There's our firewoman, still showing where there's no coal on the shovel unfortunately. And the coal doesn't animate, which I guess is too much to ask. So we're now doing 101 kmh. Is this really kmh? I think there's something wrong with the hood speedo, you know. I don't think that's accurately reflecting what we're doing. I mean, to look outside, it looks like we're doing, oh, I don't know, 40, possibly 50 miles an hour. Oh, there's the whistle. This is a nice view to get a look down the track. These two dials in the bottom left are not explained very well, but I think one is steam pressure, or one, obviously the bottom one represents the pistons. I think the very bottom left one, steam, shows we've got maximum amount of steam going on board, obviously, you can see. But I think I've twigged that mid-gear means put it to 0.
This class of locomotive was built between 1934 and 1936 and nicknamed Jubilee, after one of its class was named Silver Jubilee, in recognition of the Silver Jubilee of King George V.
Silver Jubilee, King George V, I just caught that. So we're in mid-gear.
The Jubilee
What?
are the largest express passenger locomotives found running out of St Pancras in London. They can be found on mainliners throughout the LMS network running express services, until later being displaced by the more powerful Royal Scots bus.
So our biggest loco running out of St Pancras.
This locomotive has a tractive effort of over 26,000 pounds and has a top speed of 90 miles per hour.
Top speed of 90, okay. We must be pretty near that now at 111 kmh an hour, surely. So we'll go via location main loop in 800 and we're 800 yards, or sorry, meters. Because I've moved up the fireman inside, she's disappeared. Oh no, she's back now. Yeah, oh there you can see the safety valves blowing off now. We've got, I don't get this. So we've got maximum effort going to the pistons, I think, going by the bottom left dial. Right, timetable is main loop, stop at the station, set the regulator to closed. You do more than that usually when you stop a loco, but we'll leave that for now. So I'm closing the regulator because I think it's about time we start to slow down with 1.5 clicks to go. We've applied the brake. It's not slowing down. Why does it not slow down when I apply the brake? Let's hope it's not the physics of the train, which have seemed a little bit strange. But apparently, rumour has it that we're going to get manual steaming. But even if we had an intelligent AI for the moment, that would be better than what we've got now. Because as we will see, our fire person just shovels coal on blithely without regard to what's happening. So I've obviously put the brake on too much now, and we're coming to a stop. The chuffing is good. The front safety valve is blowing loads of excess steam off possibly because I've slowed down, and our fire person is blithely firing away there. So anyway, here we are. So we've got to stop shortly there, as you can see on the map of the route.
You're approaching the station. Let's prepare the train to slow down.
Okay, let's prepare the train to slow down, you
Close
see?
the regulator.
Close the regulator. I think I already have. Well, you won't carry on until you do. Come on, you've got to do what he says, or the tutorial doesn't advance. Come on, close it. Right, close, good.
Bring the train to a stop in the indicated position.
Indicated position.
Use the combination brake to apply some braking force to bring the train to a gentle stop.
So it's 1.2 kilometres away. Oh, it's way too far away to start stopping now. And you see all the excess steam is blowing off noisily. Apparently I have turned the volume of the safety valve down, but you know, it's still loud and it basically shouldn't be happening. So we've got a kilometre to go. We're only going 27 km/h, so it's going to take us a while to get there now. Oh, she's having a break, thank God. You don't need to put more coal on the fire. I think if I close the firebox door, will that stop her? No, she puts it in regardless whether the door is open or closed. I mean, even Train Sim Classic got that right. Goodness sake. Right, anyway, so 700 metres to go. So lots of excess steam there. I'm intrigued what those little handles on those boxes on the platform, the engine boiler platform, go around. I know they're going around now. Applied a bit of brake. Oh, I see the brakes are, I guess because they're a vacuum, they're not super efficient. Could you leave go firing up the firebox, please? Oh, she's doing it again. What the hell? Close it. Stop. You can't put coal in when the doors are shut. Anyway, I suppose having an animated fire person is as much as we can hope for now. Learning the brakes on this is going to be difficult. So they're slow to apply, but when they come on strong. Okay, let's get going again. Let's get the reverser forwards. Open the regulator. Oh yeah, that's it. We've got no wheel slip now, which is good. It does accelerate. I think these locos in Train Sim World 3 seem to accelerate much too easily once they get going. I mean, it was easy to start it up then, when really it's a tiny little bit of a struggle. Maybe it's too strong of a word. Tiny bit of time anyway to get going. So here we are approaching our little platform here at the training centre. Bags of steam coming up. Oh, I still don't think I've made it, have I? I still stopped too short. I don't understand why that bottom left gauge alright, I see. Regulator is open a little bit. We also need a bit of brake release. So there. Alright, it slipped back there. So it did start up and then, are we moving? No. What a waste of steam. It was a disciplinary offence back in the day, especially in the British Rail days, to waste coal and water. I mean, it was, it was just a no-no. You could get a demotion for doing it regularly. So if you were a passed fireman, you'd be dropped down to an unpassed fireman. You know what I mean from the old days? Passed mean you'd got all your certificates, and even a fireman could drive under certain circumstances if he was a passed fireman. I mean, he passed all his exams and stuff, his practicals and his writtens. So anyway, here's a look at the Loco from outside. I like the chuffing. The chuffing is good, and like somebody smoking a pipe, but that excess steam has got to be looked at. So anyway, we've got 100 metres to go. Must remember not to. Is she still firing the fire? The fire is still being. The coal is still being put into the firebox. 50 metres to go. Release the brakes. Applied. Come off. Apply. So I'm just doing it, like dabbing it, as it were. 7, 8. $20 to go. Oh, I think we've passed the blue marker now, so we can put it on full now, I think, and get the thing to stop. Marker's behind us, come on. Yeah, we'll put them on the Lord. Stop here. We're at the station. A few issues there, but hopefully they'll get things sorted.
Now that the train has stopped, you can open the passenger doors.
Okay, I'll open the passenger doors. They are opened. Passengers are loaded.
Good work. That concludes all the basics of operating this locomotive.
Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.